Just because something is body weight doesn't necessarily mean that it's easier. We warm up together, we do a bit of a cool down together, but best case scenario is that you do this workout and then you go and hit up one of my yoga videos as a kind of relaxational cool down. Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Shona. I just did a really intense workout and you are gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. Either way, you're gonna work your entire body. In fact, my arms still feel like they're shaking. It's very high rep, so it was based on the fact that a lot of you have been requesting that I do more body weight style workouts at home for those of you that are stuck in situations where you just don't have access to weight. All you're gonna need is a chair and a mat and a sense of willpower to get through this many reps. Like I said, it's high rep. We have to go high rep in order to facilitate the same kind of intensity that we would if we had the luxury of using weights or some kind of extra resistance. Just because something is body weight doesn't necessarily mean that it's easier. What I would love for you guys to do is try this workout, see how you go, and the first time you do this particular workout, I want you to write down the reps you managed to get for each exercise and the variation that you chose, because I offer some slightly harder variations and some slightly easier variations depending on your level, and you have to decide. And then after you've repeated this workout, try to increase the reps or try to increase the difficulty of the exercises you take within the workout. All right, makes sense? Hopefully it does. My brain's not working properly because it was intense and all the blood is in my delts and my triceps right now. I have minimal blood in my brain. We warm up together, we do a bit of a cool down together, but best case scenario is that you do this workout and then you go and hit up one of my yoga videos as a kind of relaxational cool down. Alrighty, see you on the mat. Just fix my mic there. We are gonna get started lying down on our back. So come onto your back right now and we'll take a few moments. As we always do, if you're a part of the crew, the Vertue crew, you'll know this. We wanna just take some time to tune into the body. When we're awake and alert, we're obviously, our mind and our awareness is obviously outside of our body. And when we come to exercise, we want to make sure that we take some time before we move to send our cognitive awareness throughout our body first, okay? And one of the most grounding ways to connect mind and body is to pay attention to the rhythm and the sensations that you experience when you breathe. So closing your eyes, arms by your side, palms face up at the ceiling, knees are bent. You can let the knees drop in together or just have them relaxed. We're gonna go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold it when you get to the top and feel that fullness and that lightness at the top of the breath. And then exhale. Empty the breath completely and feel your body completely relax down. We'll go again. Inhale. Hold the breath for me. And then exhale. Mouth open, release the breath completely. Pause before you breathe in again. One more time. Inhale, take the breath all the way in. From the nose right down to the toes, right down to the fingertips. Feel as though that breath spreads all the way through the body, all the way, all the way, all the way. Take a breath in, even deeper. And then exhale, breath releases. Alrighty, crack the eyes open, bring the feet so that they're hip distance apart if they weren't already there. Tuck your tailbone, so just lift your pelvis slightly, tuck the tailbone, arms are by your side. You're gonna take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, think about squeezing your glutes and rolling your pelvis off the floor, one vertebra at a time. Now, I want you to take one hand to the belly, one hand to the lower back, and I just want you to feel how much of an anterior pelvic tilt you got going on there. Okay, so that's just a fancy way of saying you got a big fat arch at your back. I want you to try to eliminate that and lengthen as much as possible so that your pubic bone looks excited. So tucking the tailbone, pushing the pubic bone up towards the ceiling, or more so that it tips towards your face, okay? So we're tucking here, glutes are switched on. You're gonna roll your spine one vertebra at a time back down to the floor, and then again, tuck, lift. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, Exhale, lift, hold, walk the feet in together, lift the right leg off the floor, take the left hand to the right knee. Hug that knee in nice and close, and that's gonna help you with that posterior pelvic tilt, which is what we want. Take the right hand to the back of the head and tuck the chin in, drop the hips down to the floor. Now from there, maintaining this posterior pelvic tilt, you're then gonna lift your hips off. Drop, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Keep the hips up. Keep looking at your hips and try and maintain that posterior pelvic tilt as you switch sides. Hand comes to the back of the head. Hug it in. Let's go. Drop, lift, 10, 9, 8. The cops found me. 7, 6. We're going to keep going anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips down. Hug the knees into the chest, rock from side to side, massaging out through the lower back. And then from here, we'll rock up and down the spine until we get enough momentum to rock all the way up, hands to the floor. And I'm gonna flip around, but you don't have to. We're gonna come into an all fours position onto the hands and knees. Okay, so in your all fours position, to warm up the wrists and your forearms a little, we're gonna come up onto the fingertips like so. Then we're gonna come down, then we're gonna come up, then back down, then come up, come down, come up. And look, if you're finding like that doesn't feel like much, take your knees further back so there's a little bit more load on your hands. You can always come up into this position and really start to work the strength of your hands, your fingers. Keep holding for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. From here, drop the belly, lift the head and the hips. Heart opens, shoulders pull back. Belly button to the spine, push the floor away, head down. Inhale, open it up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, round the spine, hold it here, pushing the floor away, really feeling like you're protracting through the shoulder blades, spreading the shoulder blades away from your spine. Tuck the toes, lift the knees a centimeter off the floor, and hold here for 5, 4, keep protraction, 3, 2, 1, down dog. Press the hips back towards the heels, or press the heart back towards the heels rather, and then I would just want you to walk up through the heels, open up through the back of the legs. Press into all 10 fingers here. Shake out your head, yes and no. Back of the neck releases. Inhaling and exhaling. Move your hips side to side. We're going to continue to warm up and mobilize. So from here, inhale, high push-up. Lower the knees, arch the back, lower the chest and the chin, so butt up in the air. From there, slide forward into Cobra. Hug the shoulder blades down and back. Switch on all those posterior muscles. You're going to take your hands off. Hold it here, hands come back down. Press into all 10 fingers and lift off slightly, a little bit more so you get a little bit of stretch. Not like you're crunching into your lower back, but so that you feel like the front of your hips are stretching. Squeeze your glutes to encourage that further lengthening through the front. Exhale, press back into child's pose. Feet together, push the hips to the heels. Deep flexion through the hips, dropping the head down. Inhale, come forward, all fours, tuck the toes, downward facing. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Slide forward, inhale, Cobra, maybe a little bit further. Exhale, child's pose, press back, stretch. Take a deep breath in here, full breath out. Inhale, all fours, tuck the toes, exhale, press back. Downward facing, walk the hands all the way up to the feet here. We're gonna unroll all the way up to standing. As your head lifts, go ahead, reach the arms up, lengthen. We'll take a little side stretch. So interlace your fingers except for your index and cross your thumbs. From there, press into the feet, lift up and over to one side. From there, tip down, relax forward. Get nice and loose, just hang here. Unroll all the way back up to standing. And we'll go other side, inhale. Take it over. Oh, good side stretch. Exhale, take it down. Good, releasing. Unroll up to standing. Back to the back of your mat. Alrighty, arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands down, hands to the floor, walk it forward, hold here. Lower down if you can. Inhale, either Cobra or knees, hips, and thighs off this time for up dog. Again, keep squeezing the glutes. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Place that left foot down, right leg steps forward to the outside of the right hand. If it didn't make it, grab it, take it a little bit further forward. Wiggle your back foot a little bit further back and drop the back knee down to the floor, sink through the hip here. Right hand is going to reach forward. Reach as far as you can. You get a little inner thigh stretch. Stretch for the front of your left hip. Take it up and back. Exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale, open out. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale. Good, hand to the floor. Step back to push up, lower down. Inhale, Cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot down to the floor, left foot swings forward. So, adjust as you need to. Drop the back knee down to the floor. Turn out your left toes slightly. Left arm reaches forward. Reach as though you're trying to pull yourself out of your hips. And then exhale, open back. Watch this back foot, don't let it tip over. Squeeze the right glute to protect your sacrum. Take it forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Take it down to the floor. Step back. Lower down. Inhale, Cobra or up dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Walk the hands back to the feet. From here, flatten out your back if you can. Squeeze your glutes. Stand up like you're doing a deadlift. Squeezing. We're going to come back down. Walk forward. Right foot. Drop the right elbow to the floor. Reach the right elbow up to the ceiling, then extend the arm. Hand comes down. Step back to push up. Go left side. Elbow, ceiling, reach. Hand down, right side. Right, elbow, ceiling, reach. Left side. Elbow, ceiling, reach. Back to plank, lower down. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, downward dog. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Bend your knees like it's a deadlift. Stand up, squeeze the glutes. Come to the middle of your mat. Let's work that squat position. It's the first exercise we do in the workout. Take the feet out so that they're about shoulder distance apart, and we're actually going to go quite turned out here, but turn out from the hips, not just with your feet turning out here. So really feel like you're turning out from the hip. As we come down into the squat, I want you to make sure you push your knees out. What we want to avoid is them coming in like this. Let's go. Drop. Notice, knees out. Lift and squeeze, okay? Drop, squeeze. 2, 3, make eye contact. 4, 5, really serious. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together, a little bit closer. This time, feet parallel. Same thing though, I want you to think about externally rotating right from the femur up in the hip joint. Press into the balls of the feet. 1, 2, try and go as low as you did before. 3, if not lower. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Turn out. Go wider, let's go. 10, 9, push the knees out, a little bit more adductor this time. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back in, let's go. 10, 9, still tracking with the knees. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. You should be nice and warm, I hope so. Grab your chair, place it on the mat, ready for your push-ups. But first things first is the 1 1/4 squat. Okay, so with the squat, again, you can choose which variation, either the warm-up variation we took or the slightly wider variation, okay? Whatever you do, no knee valgus. No knees dropping in like so. We have 20 reps for the first 2 sets of exercises, okay? Pushing the knees out nice and wide, keep the chest lifted. We've got 1 1/4, that's 1 rep. Let's go in 3, pick your stance, 2 and 1. 1, 2, 3, I cheated on that one. 4, 5, 6, keep the knees pushing out. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, starting to burn through the legs. 12, keep that form. 13, 14, chest up, knees out. 15, drive through the feet evenly. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so now our push-ups, straight in, minimal rest. Closer grip with the hands here. So I want your thumbs to be touching if you can. When you come down, elbows shave the sides of the body. Now, we also want to make sure that we get this nice tuck. If you feel like this is too difficult here, you can turn the chair around, make sure it's sturdy enough and it isn't going to fall on you. And you can put your hands up here. And by all means, feel free to do it on the floor too. Okay? So, obviously it gets harder as you go onto the floor. Shoulders come forward. Let's go. 2, 1, eccentric, yeah? Push. 2, 1. 2, 1. That's 3. 4. 5. Squeeze the glutes, tuck the tailbone. 6, might be tempting to start to go like this. 7, no. Shoulders forward. 8, ribs to the chair, ribs to your thumbs. 9. 10, stop for a second. Shake out your arms. We're going back in 5, 4. We want to maintain good form. 2, 1. Let's go. So just having that little mini rest in between our rep range can allow us to just come back in and smash these out without them looking terrible by the end. What are we on? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Okay, perfect. Next exercise, step up to step back lunge. Looks like this. Up, down. The leg that was up goes down into the lunge. Step back up, same leg. Here we go. 20 reps, each leg. Let's go. 1, down, same leg, steps up, 2. If I'm moving too quickly, slow it down or reduce the rep range. Yeah, maybe you guys are doing 15. Maybe you guys are doing 10. Whatever you do, make sure that when you step up, you're driving through the heel. 7, squeezing the glute as you come up. Notice I thrust forward a little bit to just get that little bit more glute. 12. Are we on 12? 13. I hope so. I always lose my count when I try and do rep-based workouts with you guys, because normally I do time-based so I don't have to count. I think we're on 17, 18, 19, 20. Last one. Step up, step back. Okay. Now we're taking wide grip push-ups. Don't worry. We're going to do the other leg in a second. You just wait. So move this bad boy off to the side. There's a couple of options. You can, of course, do these against the wall. You can, of course, do these on the floor. Or, no, you're not going to do them on your knees because they're eccentric. So what we're doing is coming into a nice wide push-up. Shoulders come forward. We go back and we lower down for 3 seconds. So let's go. Lower 3, 2, 1, all the way to the floor. Hands come off. Push back, like so. 3, 2, 1. Hands off, push back. So it's tempting to let this happen all the way down. Pointless. I want you to really find the strength to keep all of this as tight as possible as you lower down. That lift up is just working your posterior chain in between the shoulder blades, helping the scap learn what to do here too. We want retraction and depression. Okay, that's 10. Remember, 5-second break. 5, 4, 2, and 1. I'm not going to talk for this last 10 so that we make sure we definitely do 10. Okay? Otherwise, we're going to end up doing more or less. Here we go. 1, 2. Notice my breathing. Now I breathe out. 7, 8, core tight, squeeze the glutes. 9, last one, guys. 10. Okay, we only have one more set of push-ups. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna step up. I don't know what you're saying, Jamie. What are you saying? Huh? I gotta what? Don't worry, I'm gonna edit this. What? No, I'm never gonna get it, so it's just distracting. Why? Oh, you gotta tell me that stuff before. You can't tell me after. Okay. Alrighty, other leg, here we go. So, stepping up, let's go. Drive and back. 20 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really drive through that glute as you step up. 9, almost there, guys. 10, halfway. 11, driving through the heel to stand up. 12, 13, ignore the way that I'm breathing because I have to talk. 14, inhale down, exhale. 15 as you stand up, yeah? 16, drive up. 17, 18, 19, drive. Last one. 20. Back, don't forget this lungey bit. Okay, good work, guys. We've got about 30 seconds rest. You can take a seat on your chair. So what we've got is another set of the squats. It's all very high rep because we're just using our body weight. So for anyone that's been used to doing weighted work, if you're now training at home, but you previously trained in a gym, or you happen to be in a place where you just can't access any weights, this is a tough workout because it's so high rep. So it's very metabolically demanding. A lot of endurance is required, and we have minimal rest. Nice deep breaths in and out. Squats, and then we got our push-ups here and on the floor. And in between those push-up sets, what are we doing? Step up to step back lunge. So much fun. Are you ready? Okay. Feet wide, chest up. Here we go. 1 1/4 squats. Let's do it. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. I'll stand side on. 2, 3, no rounding through the spine. 4, none of that. Chest up. 5, don't skimp on the depth. 6, slam those hips forward, 7, without over exaggerating, 8, so it's just a squeeze, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, push the knees out, 13, 14, oh my God, are your legs bending like mine? 15, I never did this many reps, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Nice work. Okay, bring that chair back, or if you're going for it on the floor, good for you. Okay, let's do this. So hands on the chair, either high or low. Obviously don't go high from this angle. Turn the chair around. For the sake of filming in the studio, I can't place this chair against a wall, but that would be the safest way to do it, okay? You already knew that. I'm just telling you guys so I can have a bit of a breather. Alrighty, here we go. Shoulders forward, squeeze the glutes. Let's smash out 10. You ready? Breathe in, hold the breath all the way through. Breathe out at the top. 3, 4, 5, elbows stay close. 6, squeeze the glutes. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my God. Let's breathe. Let's breathe. 4, 3, 2, here we go, 1. And let's do it. Six, 5, 4, chin in, try not to do that. I just did 3, 2, come on, ribs go down forward. Don't skimp on it. Last one, squeeze the glutes, let's go. 1. Okay, well done. Let's start on the other leg first. So if you did the right leg, switch to the left. If you did the left leg, switch to the right. In 3, step up to step back lunge. 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Think about pushing off this leg. 4, rather than pushing off the back leg, which is tempting. Yeah? 5. So I drive. 6. Means it's a little bit harder to get up, but you're really using that glute. 7. 8, 9, halfway, 10, almost there, 11, 12, my balance is out, 13, 14, 15, 5 to go, stay with me, 16, 17, 18, oh my goodness, 19, anyone glute killing them, last one, 20, here we go, drive it up, don't forget the step down, okay, bad news, wide push-ups. As women, we may have neglected training our beautiful pectorals, or commonly and somewhat colloquially known as your pecs. And look, while I know that no one wants to, or a lot of women prefer to not, and it's not even just women, a lot of people tend to not have, or tend to not want to have massive big set of pecs. Just know that doing a few sets of wide push-ups is only going to benefit your upper body strength. It's not going to be enough to yield huge pec development, okay? It really isn't. But if you want to do things like handstand, be good at downward dog, be good at upward dog even, be good at loads of different things, you need to have strong pecs. So we do want to cultivate some strength in them with these wide push-ups. Again, I was just trying to hustle a rest for both of us. Alrighty, here we go. You ready? Let's find that plank position. Nice wide grip. Close works the triceps more. Wider is more for your pecs. Even wider still is really intense. But again, another variation you can start to cultivate. Alrighty, here we go. In 3, 2, shoulders down and back, 1, let's go. 3, 2, 1, all the way down, hands off, press back. That's 7. We'll get a rest in a sec. 8. Watch the shoulder blades, yeah? Keep them down and back the whole way through. Squeeze them together. 9, last one. 10, rest. Only for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Nice and strong. Last set. Here we go. Oh, I've got to take my hands off. Makes it so much harder when you do one rep with your hands coming off. Okay, here we go, keep going. Seven, 8, 9, last one, come on, you got this. Slow it down, don't flop, don't flop. 10, oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Let's get this over and done with. Right leg, if you do the left leg, if you do the right. Here we go. You're so close. You ready? I'm ready for you, chair. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Step it up. Whoop. And that's 1. I'm gonna count on the lunge. That's 2. Drive, squeeze a glute. That's 3. Use your arms for help. Gets a bit funky with coordination. That's 4. You want opposite arm to leg forward, yeah? That was 5. 6. Remember to drive through the standing leg. So this one, drive through. 7. Even if it's harder to come up, don't push off the back leg. 8. Or push off as little as you possibly can. And 9. Drive. 10. Halfway. 11. Eyes focused at one point can help with motivation. 12. Just gets you to go through it. It's more meditative. 13. Almost there. Drive, squeeze the glute. 14. 15. 5 to go. 16, chest up. 17, at least you know I'm falling too. 18, don't hold it against me. 19, last one. Hallelujah. 20. It's like superhero pose. All right, take a seat. How are you feeling? I can't hear you. So I'm gonna assume you're feeling amazing and you just wish we were doing like 7 more sets, don't you? Yeah. Okay, glute isolation to really burn out those bad boys, because chances are you've been doing a lot of sitting down. We wanna make sure that we work the glute from different angles as well. So we have the side lying hip raise, and then we have feet on the chair, single leg glute bridge, which means it's quite high, which means it's gonna be very hamstring based, but also glute max. Okay, I was just explaining that so that I could get a rest. Here we go, on our side, let's go. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is bent. Push the floor away. When you get tired, you're gonna start to sag like this. The good news is, we only have one set of each, but we go a little bit higher rep. The bad news is, we have to do 25 reps. Alrighty? Each side. Let's go. Hold onto your leg, push the floor away, drive down through the leg. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Don't you wish we were just doing 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh my God. Okay, other side. I'm switching it around so that my butt is not to you. Bottom leg, bent. Top leg, hug it in. Bottom arm, driving into the floor. No saggy shoulders. Alrighty? In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the way down, all the way up. You're only cheating yourself. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Shoulders, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh my God, 25. Why did I suggest this? Every time I do a workout, halfway through, I'm like, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? I wasn't, is the point. All right, this is gonna hurt. Heel down on the chair. If you push onto the chair, obviously it's gonna fall. So we're sort of going between a hybrid of like a push and a pull. This is a lower body pull movement, okay? Again, if you're a part of the crew, you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you already know what I'm talking about regardless. So, left leg, if that's what you started on, okay? Right leg is still resting, if that was the leg you just did. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually gonna make it harder for myself. 5. Move back a little. 6, there it is. 7, sweet spot. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, squeeze those glutes, 20, 5 to go, 21, 22, 23, 24, last one. Okay, hopefully my right leg's stronger. Well, not hopefully it's stronger, but hopefully it does a better job. Let's go. And 1, 2, whoop, nope, it's cheating. 3, 4, ready. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on, I'm gonna scoot a little closer. 21, 22. Oh my God, I'm really messing up this right side. 23, keep going. 24. Come on, Shona. 25. Okay, good work. Nice. Alrighty. Last but not least, abs. Okay? So, I'm going to move this chair to the side. 30 is the magic number. So, 30-second hollow body hold, 30 tuck-ups, 30 of our high plank side hip raises, which are horrible. You can also do them from the elbow. And then we just have 30 Supermans to work our posterior chain. Remember, your core is spinal stabilizers. So yes, that means your abs, but it also means what's going on at the back, anything that's stabilizing the spine. So you ready for your hollow body hold? When we take that hollow body hold, what we want to make sure of is that we bend, spine imprints on the floor. We don't take a position where we feel like we're going to end up like this. Imagine both legs straight. Okay? Big gap at the floor. Nuh-uh. We want to make sure head and shoulders lift off, belly pulls in, legs are only going as far as you feel that you can hold them for the full 30 seconds. If your neck feels like it's straining, a couple of things. Of course, you can take your hands to your head, but I also want your neck to get strong. It's important that we have a strong neck. Look, just for things as simple as whiplash, whether you're in a car, whether you kind of take a fall, you're going to protect your neck so much more if it has some kind of strength there. If it doesn't have any strength, then that's where you're likely to get more of those neck injuries, okay? So don't be alarmed if you're feeling like your neck is doing work. It is doing work. It's carrying your big, heavy bowling ball head. Okay, and I got one too. That's not me being offensive to you, okay? Bowling ball heads are great. Okay, so chin in, head lifts off, spine down, 30 seconds. Pick your variation. So variation 1 could just be like this. Variation 2, variation 3. Variation 4, I'm not going to take that today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Press down. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good, come down. Big breath in. Full breath out. 30 tucks. Are you ready? Tuck ups. So, core tight, bend the knees. We start from that hollow body position, or you're here. Yeah, and when you come up into the tuck up, I want you to try to grab or touch the outside of your feet. Okay? So you could come down from here and just go to here if you're struggling to go from that hollow body position. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Find the hollow body each time though. Yes, spine imprinted on the floor. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh my goodness. Another thing that I will say is that if your hip flexors are burning, please know that your hip flexors are also part of what's facilitating that movement. So you don't have to freak out if you're like, I'm burning through the hip flexors, because you actually want to strengthen your hip flexors as well, okay? So, side plank. You can either just hold it, you can take this variation, dropping hips, lifting, or you can do what I'm going to do, and I just don't even know why I'm suggesting that we do it. It's really difficult. I'm not going to lie. But we're going to push on through. We're going to do 15 on one side. Then we switch to the other side and do 15. We come back and we do 15. We then do 15. And that means we've done 30 on both sides. Okay? So get into position. You're either here. Yeah, start now if you are. Or you're staying here and you're dropping the hips. Or you're coming with me for this full variation. Both legs are straight. Bottom leg is forward. In 3, we reach up and over with the arm as the hips lift. And we push the floor away. 2 and 1. Let's go. 1. Drop the hips. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. How rude, my drawstring. 10. 11. 12. 13. Oh my goodness. 15. Okay. I'm going to be so sore tomorrow. This is great. Okay, other side. Remember, stop at any time. If the workout feels like it's proving to be very difficult and you're struggling to execute them, then by all means, hey, just skip or stop at a certain amount of reps. And then repeat this workout over and over again, coming back whenever you feel like you're ready for another set, another go. And then the next time you try and increase your rep range by maybe 2, or even just 1. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh my God, 1. Okay, you know what to do. Another thing you can do, guys, is you can also maybe just do 5 reps of the harder variation and then drop down to the slightly easier variation for the last final reps. Those of you doing the side plank, you're holding until I stop, okay? So you guys have to hold it a little bit longer, if you can. 15, last side, or right side. Then we're gonna do the left. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 to go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 3, 2, oh my goodness. Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, let's finish this together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 to go. You ready? Oh gosh, for another. Rest for a sec. 3. Resting in between a set is a good way to just recuperate so that you can continue to finish the rep range without, don't want to rest too long. Let's go back into it. 10. So that you can maintain really clean form throughout. 9, 8. This is not CrossFit after all. 7, 6, 5. I'm gonna modify. 4, my arm is giving up, not my oblique. 3, 2, last one. Alrighty, good work, guys. Oh my goodness, that one is really tough on delts, but for those of you that are wanting to build delts, wanting to get stronger in gymnastics, handstands, any of those sorts of things, yoga, it's really beneficial. We got one more exercise, and then we are done skis. That is my way of saying done. Okay, maybe other people's as well. All right, let's come onto our stomach. So, Supermans, but they're alternating. So we lift the right leg and the left arm while keeping the right side and the left leg down, okay? So it looks like this. Head down, we go. 1, 2, 3. Ready to join in with me? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try not to press. 5, we're not pressing into the bottom arm. 6, it's just there for stability. 7, or even softer. 8, 9, 10, don't bend your back leg. 11, try and lift with all your strength. 12, 13, 14, use your glute. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Oh my God. Take a deep breath in. Hands come down by your side. Push the hips to the heels, stretching back. We'll take a few breaths here. Just 5 breaths together to calm the nervous system down. Breathe in, breathe out. 1. Breathe in through the back body. Breathe out. 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. Empty the lungs completely before you take a breath in. 4. Last one. Inhale, make it a good one. And exhale. Slowly walk your hands back up. Grab your chair. Climb onto it. And then just maybe never leave it ever again. And just refuse to do another workout for at least another day. I'll see you soon. Well done, everyone.